Hi Aries, and welcome to your reading for April 15th to 30th, 2020. This is a general reading concentrating on what you need to know most during the time of April 15th to 30th, 2020. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments below. I have changed my setup a little bit different here. I like to read the cards that pop out of the deck. I feel like those are the ones that we need to know most. I see one flipped over here. So your current situation is crisis. Basically, you're in crisis mode. This is a crisis going on for you here, Aries, a tower moment, something that is sudden upheaval. Things that are built on false foundations are crumbling, and you're in a bit of a crisis here. That is your present situation. So now we need to look at what is influencing you. Is this positive or helpful or challenging in this crisis moment? So what could potentially be helping you or challenging you further with this tower moment going on for you? And sometimes this happens. I think we're all in a bit of crisis as well. So it doesn't surprise me that that card shows up. So again, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Sorry, this showed up in somebody else's reading as well. So the Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, and the Three of Cups is celebrating with friends and reasons to celebrate with friends. So you could be feeling left out of celebrations, or you could be feeling left out and just left out in the cold. Well, we kind of all are right now if you're self-isolating, right? So there's that. And then we're just going to look at what's the base. Oops, that's too many. There's what's at the base of the situation. So what is the past issues or the base of your situation? Let's see if we can get a card to come up here. Oh, that's far too many again. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Get them straightened out here. Well, there's three here, so we'll use those ones that just fell on the table here. So the base of the situation here is you had a victory, there might have been travel, and there was happiness in the base of the situation. So you felt there was great happiness and joy and good communication and a victory and kind of on top of the world in the past. And in your immediate past, let's see if we can get a card for you, Aries, in your immediate past. In your immediate past, oh boy, there's two. So we have the Five of Swords and the Page of Wands. So the Five of Swords kind of represents win at all costs. Doesn't matter what you take from others, that kind of thing. There might have been like a passionate new offer from someone slightly younger than you, potentially a fire sign. Yeah. So in the past is somebody wanting to win at all costs, somebody wanting to make that offer at all costs, regardless of other people's feelings or input. And then what is your current thoughts or your thoughts, your attitude about this whole situation, this crisis, feeling left out? You're on top of the world before you thought you had it all going on, and with this. And so your thought is around stability, or King of Pentacles is a stable, earthly, worldly, reliable person. They are family traditions they like to stick to. They're not afraid of hard work, basically. So not afraid of hard work and putting in the effort, hey? Kind of salt of the earth type people, hey? Can be extremely stubborn and blunt to the point of kind of exasperation, right? Can be materialistic as well. So you can be looking at this situation maybe materialistically. And we're just the next card we're gonna look at is in the sixth position here, and it's the immediate future. So what is about to happen with this crisis and this thing that's going on here, from feeling on top of the world and so happy and to this crisis moment? And we had a card here that come up is the 10 of Cups. So this represents happy home, happy life, everything's stable and good. And this is like one of the most positive cards in the deck. So excellent. Good, good. And then we're going to look at your fears. What are your fears in this situation? Oh, goodness. Far too many. I'll take these two that first fell out here. So your fears are, you feel like giving up. You're afraid you don't have the determination to succeed, and you're a little bit afraid to stand up for yourself in this situation. So those are in your fears position. So the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is that determination, that giving up, not having the determination and not having the, basically the kahunas to stand up for what you believe in. And then in your environmental factors and how others see you is, we're just going to get some, oh gosh, again with the cards flying out. So the Page of Swords is also out here in the middle. It fell out down here. So we got the Page of Swords that flew out, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles represents being single and independent, financially secure on your own, these types of things. The Page of Swords is kind of like someone that is maybe spying on someone, keeping tabs on someone, may see you as being single, but always keeping an eye on others and kind of, yeah, spying a little bit, maybe checking out their, creeping them on social media, that type of thing. Others see you maybe that way as single, and yeah. And so we're just going to look now at what your hopes are, Aries. What are your hopes at this time? What are your hopes? What do you really wish for? We had one fly over there here. Oh. So we have the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a card of complacency. So this card for in your hopes position, I would say that you hope that you didn't miss an opportunity, or so you wish that you didn't have that complacency, and you wish that maybe you're hoping that you didn't miss an opportunity that's already passed you by. And for an outcome, Aries, and for an outcome for, oh goodness, we have lots fall out here. Well, we'll go with them. There's a lot, but yeah. So for an outcome, the first one that flipped over was the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords represents moving on to calmer waters. So things are going to improve that way. You also got the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is passionate communication. Passionate communication, the 8 of Wands can represent travel as well, but I'm not too sure if everybody's going to be traveling. Depends where you are, I guess. And then the Empress, so this is that nurturing motherhood, security, groundedness. There could be and some passionate communication coming in the future. And then also the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles shows you that you're going to have enough to go around. There's going to be enough for you to give to others. And then the Queen of Wands is this beautiful fire sign. So this beautiful fire sign is, she's busy, she's passionate, she likes everything just so, she may sometimes doesn't pay attention to detail, but this could be someone that you know, or this is a fire sign. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So that could be who you're dealing with there. So you could be moving on to communicate, and then someone could be being generous with you, a fire sign, being generous with you in the future. I'm just going to see what some cards of advice are for you, Aries. So we'll just see what comes out for advice for you in this situation. See what got that for advice. What advice do we have for Aries for April 15th to 30th? We'll get 3 cards and see what that is. So some advice for Aries from April 15th to, oh gosh, to 30th. That's not going to work, is it? Okay. Well, I guess we'll just look at this first card here and see what it says for advice for Aries. Is don't move on, I guess, is how I would read that. Is like maybe don't move on so fast. Don't give up too fast. Yeah, I think we'll need some more advice for, okay. So we have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Three of Swords is basically represents not being able to get over heartbreak or separation, and the Eight of Cups in reverse is not wanting to move on. So this is like not wanting to move on. So it's warning you against not wanting to move on from a situation that you see as stable. So you see a situation as financially stable, as, you know, materially stable and reliable and that kind of thing, and you're just not wanting to move on, or potentially you maybe shouldn't move on from this situation. That's what I have for you, Aries. Again, if you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe. And if it rings true, please comment in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in May.